How to set up a new employee. From the employee screen, you will see a link to add an employee in the top left corner. Click on this link and a new employee setup will begin. Any fields in here that are marked with an asterisk are mandatory and must be completed before progressing onto the next tab at the top of the screen. The reference code will default to the next number in sequence. You can then begin entering the mandatory employee data and additional data that you have received. A quick pointer here, the email address you enter under the work email address field is the one that will be used for linking up the employee to the employee self-service portal so that they may view their payslips online. Once completed, you can move on to the next tab for work info. In here, you must first enter the employee start date. If the company has any branches, cost centers, or departments, you can select these from the drop-down lists at the bottom of the screen. Next, select if the employee has provided a P45 or P46 PAYE starter declaration. If they have provided a P45, select this field and enter the P45 details as per the form received. A key point to remember here is that if the P45 relates to a previous tax year, we would recommend that a P46 is used in its place. If they have provided a P46 starter declaration, select the P46 PAYE option, and then tick the corresponding box that matches their selection. In this demonstration, we're going to select box B. I will show you where to enter their salary or basic hourly rate shortly. If the employer has any other fixed amounts or rates, these can be added into the addition or deduction sections within the screens here. The final tab is for payments. In here, you can enter the employee bank details should you wish to store these on the system. If you receive a BACS or payment file for processing, then these will be required. In here, you would also select the pay frequency at which the employee will be paid at. Once all the information has been completed, you would then click on the Save button, which will take you back to the main employee screen. If you go back into the employee we set up by clicking on their ID number, you can see all the personal data entered within this screen. If you go into Payroll Setup at the top, you will now be in their pay rate screen. In this screen, the employee's current active salary or basic hourly rate is set up. To do this, first click on the option that reflects the employee in the top left. For this example, we are going to select Add Salary. In the pop-up window, enter the salary details beginning with their pay frequency at the top, the effective date of the salary, the pay period that this salary will be effective from, generally this will be the first available, then the standard hours they work each week. The hours per pay period should then be left blank for both salary and hourly paid employees unless they receive a fixed contractual hours each pay period. In the Calculate Rate drop-down, we recommend you select Annual Salary and enter the value in the field below. You can then save this entry. You have now successfully set up a new employee to be processed on the next pay cycle. If you have any additional queries or require any further guidance on this process, please call us on 028 2764 1060 or email payroll@payescape.com. Thank you.